There has never been a better time than now to come join the Bellisio Foods team. Bellisio has a new contract in place with plenty of awesome perks for their employees. From increased wages, access to the free health clinic, vacation after 6 months, and much more, Bellisio Foods is committed to putting their employees first. For more information or to apply, visit BellisioFoods.com/careers. Take advantage of these great new employee benefits and join the Bellisio team today. Visit BellisioFoods.com/careers to learn more.
Well, happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday, Karena.
Happy Friday.
Thanks.
I'm happy to be here.
Yes, so our good friend Karena is here today, and our good friend Courtney. And this is the good thing about all of us three girls, like the three amigos.
Okay.
James is not here, which is terrifying.
Hey.
Absolutely terrifying.
I have faith in you, Courtney.
So Courtney has it all under control. Listen, there's never a time, though, when Courtney shows up here that something doesn't break. It's, like, so weird.
The camera was dark this morning, but I figured it out.
That's my girl. She's got it.
We
So,
have total faith in
anyway,
you.
hey, we three girls got this thing going this morning.
We're here, a little behind, but we're on.
Hey, you should just be happy we're here. But no, happy Friday, everyone. We hope that you are excited for all of the things going on in the weekend. Some really fun things happened last night here in Jackson at the Chamber Banquet. So that was good. We're going to talk about that. And we have a really cool little video, too, to kind of honor our outgoing retiring police chief.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Potter. So, yeah, lots and lots of stuff going on. And what else do we have?
Well, Pints for Polio is
that's
happening.
right. Pints for Polio tomorrow.
Yes.
All right, so here's the deal. Our sweet Amanda and myself, I guess, got together and I don't know how else to say that diplomatically. So she gave me a text, and we figured this stuff out. But no, there is going to be an event tomorrow at 6 Cents Brewing at the brewery, and it's called Pints for Polio. And we're doing that in conjunction, as we did last week for the Furry Friends fundraiser. We're doing Pints for Polio this week in conjunction with our fun club. So starting at 11 a.m. tomorrow, if you come for the walk, that's absolutely cool. But the Rotary Club will be there from 11 to 7 tomorrow. And we are doing Pints for Polio, which means $1 of every pint sold tomorrow. We're going to donate to Rotary International for their polio campaign, which is basically to help eradicate polio throughout the world. And it's, believe it or not, still exists in some countries. So Rotary, part of their mission is to eradicate polio. So they're also going to be there, have a table set up where they'll be doing like a 50-50 drawing. If you donate, you can do like your pinky purple for that.
Oh.
Isn't that fun? I want a purple
That's so
pinky.
fun. I love that.
You have to come. We'll do purple pinkies together.
I'm definitely going to be there.
Okay. So, and again, buy a pint, $1 of it goes to help eradicate polio throughout the world and help some small children and things that are much more unfortunate than we are here in this country. And that's a big deal. So, yeah. So come tomorrow.
We did the walk last week with the dog pound, and we had so much fun.
Isn't it fun?
Oh my gosh. We had, now we didn't do the full
3 miles.
3 miles?
Yes.
Yeah, we had a very small toddler with short legs, and so we weren't going to make the full 3 miles, but we
That's
did a
okay.
lap around town, and she had the best time. Like, I think she, of all of us, had the most fun.
It is. And, you know, to see those pound puppies get out for the day.
They were so happy. They're the happiest dogs I've ever seen.
Have you ever seen happier dogs? Like, they were having a blast.
I really wanted to take the big, the big
white
white
one?
one home.
Oh,
And I have a golden doodle at home. And she doesn't play well with big dogs.
Oh.
She really likes small dogs. And so I was weighing, would this go well? And I thought a trial run would be fun.
Sure.
But then I had to talk myself out of it.
Yeah,
that
I
was a
know.
big dog.
He
was so loving.
He's just a big old goofy dog. And the other big old goofy dog that was there actually got adopted by our good friend Derek Allison.
Yes, I saw the pound posted that on Facebook this week.
So
that's amazing.
That was, I think, in conjunction kind of with that. And
he was there.
so thank you to Derek and his wonderful family. They have a farm, so it'd be wonderful for him.
I love that.
Because there's a lot of energy in that dog, but he is a big old goofy sweetheart too.
Yes.
So, yeah, if you are looking for a friend or a companion, listen, the dog pound is just overflowing right now, and that's not normal for them. But the rescues are overflowing, and there's a lot of dogs in need right now that if you have a place in your home, please consider them. That's it.
I would take all of them home with me.
I know.
I'm also allergic to dogs that shed, though, so that's kind of an issue. So I'm like, if I take all of them home, like, how long can I take Claritin or Zyrtec or whatever it is you
Not
take?
how long, but how much.
Yeah,
Right,
like,
how much?
at what point is it not safe to take that every single day? But then you just love them so much. It's the same thing with cats. In theory, are super cute.
Yes.
I cannot.
But you just can't.
I can't have one.
So
But they're cute too.
one of our sweet kitchen guys the other day said he's been having a lot of allergy issues, so he went to the allergy doctor, and he's like, when I went, I lit up like a Christmas tree. He's like, how they stick you with stuff and whatever. And I was like, yeah. And he said the one thing they said, do you have a dog at home? You're allergic to dogs. And he was like, yeah. And they were like, well, you need to get rid of your dog immediately. And he was like, you can shove it where the sun don't shine. Like, I'll get rid of my wife, but I'm not getting rid of the dog. Like, or my kids, but I'm not getting rid of the dog. I'm just kidding. He didn't say that. But I'm like, yeah, try telling someone to get rid of their dog.
It would never happen. It would just
like
not.
0%.
Stella is like my child. Like,
Yes.
I don't have children, but I do. She's 45 pounds. Doesn't listen.
She's a child.
She's a toddler.
Yes.
3 years old. She's an actual toddler.
You've just made me think of something. My husband took an allergy pill like every day religiously, and he stopped doing that because he was like you. He was wondering if that was something he should do. So he stopped doing that, and he has been like so super itchy lately. I bet.
Guaranteed.
Allergic.
He's probably allergic to Augie. He'll
Yep.
start taking that pill again.
I take allergy pill every day for what good that does, but I can tell you if I don't take it, you don't realize how much good it does until you don't take it.
Right.
So, yeah. And like even Marley takes an allergy pill.
Oh, she's so cute. The cuteness. The cuteness of that dog.
She loves you, Jen. When Jamie had a hold of her, and then like you went over to talk up by the truck, she just watched you the whole time.
The best part about it, though, Chelsea and Andrew Brown did their own kind of like, they really took on this fundraiser and wanted to donate, and like the pound is really special to those two, and
Yes.
they really love Deb and the crew out there. So they show up, and they have 2 Yorkies, and the one Yorkie cannot go out in public because it has to be touching Chelsea, and if you sit near Chelsea, it will come at you. She's a bit aggressive. The one that they brought, Marley, poor Marley came around the corner, and this little Yorkie
He's gonna eat it up.
lost her mind.
Like, I am
And
going to kill you!
I was just looking at it, and Chloe, the Yorkie, is going crazy. And Andrew,
She's this big.
and there are people around, and Andrew's trying to like nonchalantly like stop it, like stop. And
Mind you, this Yorkie, Andrew is holding this Yorkie with a pink leash, with a polka dotted
Shirt
dress on, with a matching collar.
They strategically picked her outfit out to match that day. Like, they have a closet for their dogs, which is adorable.
Adorable.
But like poor Marley did like.
I know,
just
she was just like, whatever.
looking, and that dog was fired up. And finally, Marley went around the corner, and Chloe relaxed, and then Marley came right back, lost it. It was so cute. It was really funny, though, to see a 30-year-old man just holding a dressed up little
With a
tiny
pink
Yorkie.
leash and a polka dot dress.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Chelsea bought a carrier, like the baby
like a
carriers
baby thing, yeah.
that you. So they bought one to put the other dog in, and it didn't come in on time. So that's why Rousey didn't make it to the dog walk.
No.
So, but she had her on. She had her in it later that day. So
Listen,
It was fun.
it's all fun.
Yeah.
And this Pints for Polio will be fun too. So please stop by the brewery tomorrow and support. And the whole point is, number one, have fun with the walk, and then number two, just have fun in general and get your pinky painted.
Support a good
painted
cause.
purple.
Right.
Purple
That's hard.
pinkies.
Purple pinky.
I'm not going to try and say that.
And Karena and I are going to go out and chop some wood later.
This is the second shirt I had on that made me. So the first one was open, similar to yours, and I was like, eh. Then I have the same shirt with just it's a button. The buttons go halfway. So we're feeling the lumberjack vibes today.
Just all about
It's
that
the fall weather.
It is.
It
It
hit
is
last night.
Listen, well, and that's why I threw this on, because it's like a thicker flannel, and it's really, honestly, it's pretty cool out today. I mean, it's only a high of 58 today.
Game's gonna be cold tonight.
It is. Isn't that fun to be able to like finally put on your sweatshirt and your jacket and
It is.
go?
It is. The girls are, I think, excited. Our first game, it was like 112 on the field.
Yeah.
So I felt bad for them and for myself for having to stand down there and that. But
That and the football players.
it'll be fun.
all the
Tonight will be fun
stuff
at the
on.
game. They're
Yeah.
bringing back what would be my senior class to honor the 2011
Yes.
football team tonight. And they're doing that, I think, pregame. And maybe during halftime they're doing something. And then they're doing a reception for everybody at Stockroom.
Yes.
So it'll be really cool to see everybody come back. It's fun.
Yeah, it'll be like a class reunion for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was...
That should get interesting.
Yeah. There was something on Facebook about meet here at 6:15. We'll make memories after the game. So
You play Chillicothe, right? That's like a big.
they
that's
do.
a little
It's for
bit
the
of a-
outright
So,
championship tonight.
That's the thing too.
Huge game.
Is this is a little redemption for Jackson this year, because and they're going to be psyched up for it, because last year Chillicothe defeated them and kind of knocked them out of some stuff. So let's get on it, boys.
It'll be a good game.
Oh,
I'm
they're gonna be
excited.
pumped.
Our girls are pumped, and it's the breast cancer awareness game tonight. It's the pink out,
Yes.
which is always fun. So
Yes, love that.
yeah.
Hey, by the way, I was talking to my neighbor, Ladina, who also kind of heads up that department. And I don't know, please forgive me, I don't know what that department is called at Holzer here, where they do the mammography and ultrasounds, things like that. Anyway, I was talking to her, and she was saying that, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we haven't talked about it enough. And she was just saying, would you please let the viewers know to contact us, because they have many, many different programs. There is no
Yes.
reason why a female should not go get the mammogram and get the needed, yearly checkups, because they have grants, they have all kind of different programs for assistance.
They truly do. Holzer does a wonderful
They are amazing.
job
Yes.
at getting out in the community, making sure women in the community have access to these programs. And
Yes.
I mean, seriously, they have so much. There's no reason why
That's right.
we're not.
So
You can't go.
give them a call if you're sitting at home like, oh gosh, I don't have insurance, or I just can't afford that. Yes, you can't afford not to have your screenings.
Absolutely.
So please just give them a ring. They'll help you figure it out.
Yes.
They'll guide you through the process.
Mhm.
So that's my public service announcement of the day. So I was glad you said pink out, because that was important.
We should have wore pink today.
We
I
should've.
didn't think to do that.
No,
I will have one on tonight. I have a pink T-shirt for tonight.
my problem is I have zero pink in my house.
None.
The first day of October, I was like, I'm going to wear a pink shirt. And I opened up my closet and I'm like, I don't own
Yeah.
a pink shirt.
Yeah.
I don't.
There was a point this week where I wasn't sure if I would get one of the T-shirts that the Football Mothers Club sold. They were going to sell out really quick.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I have to own a pink T-shirt at some point.
Should be easy.
Could not find a single pink T-shirt. I apparently don't own bright colors.
Well, now, if you want black, I got you
I
covered.
stick to the lumberjack
yeah, right.
colors.
We stick to
A
lumberjack.
lot of grays.
Yes.
Greens.
Yes.
But
no pink.
no pink.
Girl, I'm with you. Like nothing.
Nothing.
So, yeah. All right. If you are wondering what your weekend weather forecast is, and then we will get to talking about the Chamber Banquet, because that was last night and a lot of fun. And we wanted to show some pictures from that because it was really, really cool. So your weekend weather forecast looks like partly cloudy skies today. Again, as we said, very cool. Highs of only 58 degrees. Lows dipping down to 46 overnight tonight. But the good thing is, there was a chance of rain today, and that has moved out. So we'll take that. Tomorrow on Saturday, partly cloudy with highs around 62 and lows around 48. Then on Sunday, darn it, here comes the rain again. Wasn't that a song? Partly cloudy with scattered showers, highs on Sunday around 70 degrees, that 40% chance of rain. Then on Monday, same 50-50 chance of rain, but highs of 71. And then looking, mid to upper 60s through next week. So I think that's just, we have really been blessed with some beautiful fall
I love
weather.
it. I am so excited for the
beat
fall
it.
weather. Sweaters, flannels, hoodies, lumberjack shirts.
Lumberjack.
I love it. This
as
is
we
my
go
favorite
out
time of the year.
No, it is. It's lovely, and you can get out and hike and just enjoy the beautiful, beautiful scenery that people travel all over the world to come here to see that we don't appreciate.
True. It's very true.
Hammertown, you have Hocking Hills, you have many, many places around here with
I've never
trails.
been to Hocking Hills.
Huh?
Ever.
What?
I've never been.
Girl, you gotta get out.
And I want to go all the time. In my mind, I make plans to go and say, let's go do this. And then something always pops up. I've never been. I have friends that go every other weekend and go hiking, and it's beautiful. And all the pictures they post, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I know.
You can take Miss Stella with you.
Ooh, yeah. There's a reason she wasn't at the dog walk last week. We're a little bit of a flight risk. We know what we should do. We just don't always choose to do the right thing when we're in public with other people. So
Get excited.
She's just loving life.
Stella lives her best life every single day. She, she hasn't been in public in a bit.
Uh-huh.
We get really amped up, and then we want to jump on everybody, and we really like to lick everyone. So it's just.
I mean, I see people like that late at night at the bar too, but you know,
you could compare that easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're working on that to take her to things like that.
Gotcha.
Okay, before we get into the chamber,
Yes.
let's follow up on football.
Okay.
So Jackson versus Chillicothe, home tonight.
Home.
Yes.
Vinton versus Wellston,
That old rivalry game.
right? At Vinton, that'll be on 98.7.
That'll be a good game.
Well,
Yeah.
there's a lot at stake for that game.
Yeah.
So there's, all kind of stuff, all kind of scenarios. If this happens,
when it comes to playoffs and all
yeah,
that.
all of that. Yep.
So Oak Hill versus Waverly, also two local teams. That'll be on 97.7. And then the Jackson versus Chillicothe will be on 96.7. So
That's
tune
right.
in,
With
stream
Dan and
it.
Pete.
Dan, and Pete.
Dan and Pete.
Download the Total Media app.
Yeah. If
That's
you have
my
not
new,
downloaded
Yeah,
it.
if you have not downloaded it and
You've
you
lost
are
your
in
mind.
the car, you're in the house, you can just walk around. It's on your phone. You can stream it through a speaker,
Alexa.
Alexa. Yeah, it's awesome.
Jamie, it was one of the first games that was super. I think it was. It was that game.
The Ironton game.
The game that we don't discuss, that we're not going to talk about. But it was that game. And so we got home from the restaurant. We had just walked in the door, and he's like, "Oh, wonder what's going on with the Ironton game." I'm like, he was like, "Oh,
Mind blown.
I'm just having flashbacks to that game.
we don't. That's the game that we're not gonna." It was like the thing that happened when Ohio State played Florida in the national championship game. We don't discuss that either.
I have been
I dubbed that the thing that happened that we don't discuss.
I have been to a lot of games with my previous job working at UC and
Yes.
getting to travel with the team and then working for Marshall previously. And so I've seen a lot of really cool football games. That is the wildest thing I've ever seen at a game.
I would have to say,
I And I mean, I try and like rank it of crazy end of the game plays.
Well, when you make the ESPN reel, yeah.
Oh, gosh. The person that has the video, there's a video that was on Facebook, and you see the excitement and you hear it, and all the Jackson people are going crazy and the cheerleaders are going crazy, and then you just see everyone just...
Incredible kick, though, right? By that kicker.
Heck of a kick.
Hey, thanks,
Our
Miss.
favorite kicker.
Yes, little
He killed
Ethan
it that
Crabtree.
game. And the best part about this, one thing I love being on the sidelines with the girls, you get to see the boys' reactions to their big plays also. So that night when he made that kick, we watched him run off. And the look on his face, like, I just knew Amanda had to be so proud in the
She had to be
stands. I think I even
bursting.
texted her, like, you should see your son's face right now because he is pumped. And then the ending happened. But
We'll just say it stopped after the kick.
it stopped after the kick, and he crushed it, and it was great. So it's really fun to get to see the kids'
it is.
excitement.
It is, and that's for all of the schools.
Yeah.
You know, it's just nothing better than some high school football because it's just great. The fans get into it, and I'm not knocking any other sport, but that's just like I think the most involved people get.
And we've had a student section this year. They haven't had one for the last few years, so they've been doing. The girls made it a goal this year to have a student section at every football game.
Need to
and
have a
so
student section.
yeah, and so they're doing theme nights. And I don't know. I'm assuming tonight's just a pink out.
Yeah.
But they did like a gold night, and they've had some crazy themes. But the junior high kids are getting into it. They're dressing up and coming and sitting in the student section. So it's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Love
So.
that. Very good. So cute.
Speaking of cute, let's talk about those tables. Those
Oh my
cute tables at the
gosh.
chamber banquet last night.
So let's
Adorable.
stop back and explain because
yes.
when did this whole table thing start? Because
I think it's been a few years.
I haven't been to one that
Right.
this occurred.
So this is my first year on the chamber board, and from my understanding, it's been going on for a few years.
Okay.
Now, it's up to the business to decide how elaborate they want to be.
Yeah.
There isn't a limit. There's not a gift spending limit. So each seat, and the tables varied from 8 to 10 seats per table.
Okay.
Each business would sponsor one table. They get a small gift for each seat, and then there's a grand prize in the center of the table. And the sponsor finds some fun way to decide who's going to
Who
win.
wins? Okay.
Which seat wins that grand prize at the table.
Gotcha. I mean, could it be arm wrestling?
It could be anything.
That would be
It could
fun.
be anything. So I think last night we had some trivia going on. My table, they had put a big X in the notebook. In our gift bag, there was a notebook, and they put a big X in it. One table had different wine bottles, and one wine bottle was the lucky number 7. The Mary family lucky number 7, and
that's cute.
whoever sat at that seat was the lucky winner, and they had the lucky bottle of wine, and then they won the centerpiece too.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So, and we'll get to the honorees in a minute, but the tables are really cool
Yes.
too. So we wanted to show some of those just for
Right.
fun.
We'll start with our table, the Stockmeister Company table.
The best table.
The best
there.
table there, obviously.
I think we had probably the most creative too, and again, I know I'm biased of our team,
No,
but
look at all that. That's
the
so fun.
creativity that went into this table, James single-handedly designed that game board in the middle. And then there are pieces, the placemats were actually game pieces off of the board. And then Courtney put those gift baskets to get like the little prize boxes together.
So cute.
And so there was a lot of like creative effort that went into this table. And James and Courtney knocked it out of the park, I think.
Way to go.
I think they crushed it.
Yeah, it started
So-
off with the brainstorming idea of Holly. We
Yep.
were going to do Jacksonopoly, but that game is hard to find.
We
when
couldn't
it's
find
not,
it anywhere.
What?
I looked at Walmart. By the way, there are 20 different versions of Monopoly now. Didn't know that.
I didn't know that
Yeah,
either.
there are a bunch. And then went to Nana's house because they have a ton of awesome local branding items.
Yeah.
They didn't have it. And so we just decided that we did the traditional. So underneath that bucket, there is a traditional Monopoly board, and then there's a kids Monopoly board.
Oh.
So we just went with just just regular Monopoly. But
Like
yeah.
that.
So that idea came from Holly, our Parks Edge Event Center manager.
There was dice on the table, so you had to roll a 7 in order to win the basket in the
Yeah.
middle.
That's
Because 601, which is where Parks Edge is located, 6 plus 0 plus 1 equals 7.
That is adorable. I did not know that that's why you picked 7.
Yep.
But that's super cute. I love that.
That's so good.
But no, they, I can't remember who sat at that table last night.
I think it was
they,
Atomic Credit Union. I
Yes.
overheard Chamber say that when I was decorating.
now, do you get to
May have
pick what
moved.
table
No.
you go to?
No.
So,
Mm-mm. Seating chart. So
Can you imagine
the-
people fighting over some of these tables?
Oh. Some people
Yeah.
are known for going above and beyond, and which is a good thing to do. But so people would fight if they had
I
the
see.
choice. So the
so it's
chamber,
the luck of the draw, huh?
yeah, the chamber executives Brian and Kelsey built out the seating chart, and they didn't tell anybody until people, chamber members and other guests are in there all day setting up, and so they didn't tell anybody where they were sitting. So people wouldn't know to go look around.
I see.
Because there were some really cool center prizes. I'll be honest, that the businesses really did a lot this year, and it was really
Yeah.
cool to see.
So here is our friend at Appalachia Realty. They have a little
Yes.
spooky table, which is cute.
So cute.
Some little
Love
Halloween
that.
decor in the middle.
Home
that
sweet
you
haunted home.
win.
Cute.
Adorable.
Our friends at Belicio had
Yeah.
like little. Look at those little blankets tied up with like treats and stuff or
Mhm.
something in it for your take home
What?
stuff, and
Yeah.
a huge basket in the middle.
Oh, I see. They're on the chairs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How
And then
neat.
some little, it looks like glasses.
Little tumblers
Tumbler
with some
glass.
wine bottles in the center.
Yeah.
And then Higher had this cute little basket,
Yes.
and then some little home goods in the middle. It looks
Ooh,
like
home
It's
decor
cute.
stuff.
Yeah,
How adorable.
a little blanket and tumblers and drinking things were a popular thing. I think I saw a lot of
Yes.
those out on the table.
Well, those
That's
are
like a
so
water
practical.
bottle. Right.
Like, everybody needs that stuff.
Right.
Guilty. We did I did that for Stuart Folks. We did
Yeah.
a Yeti.
Yep.
So practical.
And then our friends at Holzer. Look at that. Look at that blanket. Oh my gosh. Do you not want to cuddle under that
that
blanket?
Oh
Sherpa blanket
my
was so
gosh.
cute.
Right?
Holes are always, they do a phenomenal job. Their table is always awesome.
An umbrella. Like, who doesn't need
Yeah.
an umbrella? Like, oh,
Right.
that's the one I'll throw in my car. Because
Right.
I never have one when I need it.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
And then, my favorite table, just because, I love this this thing. I want one.
Brent
Look
Maher.
at that fire pit.
Let's give them
let's-
the award for the coolest
Let's talk
table.
about it. We'll talk
but look
about
at that.
it.
And mind
is the
you, I'm
coolest thing.
guessing they made that. Wonder if that's something you can buy and have made. Because look at that courthouse. That is insane.
Unbelievable.
That is
and then you look,
crazy.
I love this, the like, if you look, the little silver things, they hold your cell phone. So they sit on your
With the
desk.
map of Ohio on it.
Yeah,
you see
and it
that?
has
It's
the
got, like,
state
a-
outlines.
And then it's
cut
got
in
like a
it.
little star, doesn't it, where Jackson's at?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I decorated
cute.
the Sheared Folks table. And I thought I had this brilliant idea.
She's
of
not going to
doing-
get over this till
I'm
next
not.
year, probably.
Until I get one of those fire pits, which I feel like I should for the
You think your dad should buy you
teasing
one?
that went on at the banquet. But I thought I had this wonderful idea. So we did a fire pit in the center and put like tissue paper
It
for a
looks
fake
cute.
fire.
I forgot to save that photo, but it
Yeah,
looks cute.
it's fine. We won't talk. I'll let it go this time. And then each seat got a gift box that had a Yeti in it with a s'more that was put together and a bottle of wine. And I was pumped. I thought this was going to be one of the
She's
coolest
like,
tables. I'm like, heck yeah.
This girl did good.
Yes, I did good. And I went in the night before and set it up. So I had the first table set up. So I thought this was going to be cool. I walk into the banquet.
You see that
And-
awesome fire pit.
I see the fire pit, and I didn't know at the time whose table it was. And I'm like, dang, like that's really cool. And then so TJ from Bryn Mawr walked up, and he was like, nice fire pit.
So there's some healthy competition that goes on with these tables.
So next year, I'm going to somehow find out what he's planning And mine's going to be better than Bryn Mawr's. Sherwood Folks will be better.
It's on.
And really, I feel like because he was like, nice table, as a apology, I should get one of those fire
I think
pits.
you're right. I mean,
for
like,
free.
yeah.
For free. Yeah. I hope he's watching. Somebody should tell him.
She's not bitter at all.
It was beautiful.
Hi, Karena. How you doing this morning? Did you see that fire pit?
I was so jealous that I didn't get to sit at. No, I had a wonderful table. We had such a cute table that we sat at the best titles. Yes. Table. Sorry, I had to think through. And they had these cute gift boxes with candles and notepads, and the centerpiece was like a dream right out of Hobby Lobby. It was so cute.
Did you win it?
I didn't. Have you ever heard
No.
the saying like no, which made it even worse. And then on top of that, here's my table, and then Bryn Mawr's table is right in front of me. So the whole banquet, I just have this fire pit just
staring right at you.
staring right at me, right in view.
Well,
Couldn't look anywhere without it
Who
being
got
there.
the fire pit?
I have no idea.
Me
I
neither,
didn't
but
wanna
They were lucky
ask.
because it was so cute.
It was beautiful.
So nice.
Well,
Beautiful.
no, that's cool. I wonder if Bryn Mawr would be interested in giving you
There
one and
were-
selling other people.
Christmas is in like 2 months, and my birthday is in December. TJ.
Just saying. Throw the girl a bone here. She's really distraught.
I loved it. It was super cute, but
No, that is cool.
no, Nia ended up winning my table prize.
Cora
And-
said Joe Wyatt went home with that fire pit.
Ah, Joe, let's talk. Actually, and so what was really funny, Colorado sat at the Sherwood Folks table, and Kipton Morrow, which is Dan Morrow's oldest grandson, sat at the lucky seat and won the fire pit. And he is, I think, 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I get that fire pit back. I'm like, hey, Kip, what'd you do to the fire pit? He said, I sold it. I said, you sold it? He said, yeah. Rod at the table really wanted the fire pit. And so it's true. Dan, like, if this isn't Dan Morrow's mini-me in salesman fashion, like, he got Rod to pay him for this fire pit.
Good
And I was like,
awesome.
how much did you make? I think I should get half just for it. But yeah, he said, I sold it.
Good job for him.
I know.
Proud of you.
Crafty little kid.
My kid's gonna take over.
So I said,
Heck
Kip,
yeah.
how much did you make? He said, I told him that he could just name his price. And I'm like, that's not, we'll work on that. You always go high.
Yeah.
But, yeah. What a night.
It was. All the tables were
good.
really, really good.
Yes.
Well,
and
cool.
the
Really fun
award
to look
part
at.
was really cool.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's kind of, the important part is the awards. We haven't gotten to that yet.
We had so much fun. Like so many people, and it was at Park's Edge, which was really cool because
Yes.
Park's
Good
Edge.
venue for that.
There were 4 beautification awards given out last night.
Yes.
And they went to Fenton County Bank, the Jackson County Banking Center, which
Well
is
deserved.
beautiful.
Oh
That
my gosh.
building is amazing. It is so pretty inside and outside.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, it went to Hubbard and Daniels.
Yes.
They just opened their new office. They have put a ton of work onto the inside and outside of that building. And it looks phenomenal. Another one went to Edward Jones, to John Lewis, just down the street.
Yes. Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
It was tough to vote. There were so many great options this year. And then the last one went to Park's Edge Event Center, which was really cool to have the event this year there.
Yeah,
to kind of
that's really
showcase
Yeah.
the work that has been done to that facility. So other awards of the night, the Legacy Award went to Call Auto Sales.
Of course.
And I think when Dan gave a speech last night, and I don't think there was a dry eye in the house. It was such a great speech, and just the
that
story
makes me want
of
to tear
how-
up, and I didn't hear it.
I know, Dan Morrow crying made me cry.
Oh, God, I can't.
No, and that's what, they're like family to us. And so
Yes.
to sit and listen to him get emotional, and then get emotional talking about Max and he called him the loves of his life, but his 3 grandkids, Blakely, Brigham, and Kip. It was just so
Yeah.
special, and it's so well deserved.
Yes.
So, Entrepreneur of the Year, my favorite morning spot right now because I love pumpkin donuts and they have them. The Treatery.
Yes.
Pumpkin donuts came out. I've timed it. I have like a month left, I think. Unless I can convince her to take pumpkin donuts through the year. From what I've been told, they're seasonal.
Okay.
Nicole does a phenomenal job.
Yep.
I love it. I'm in there every week. Their staff is great. Their product's great.
Yep. They do a great job. And listen, if there's anybody that can do what they did in the middle of this gosh darn pandemic.
I think she said they opened 2 months before COVID hit.
They did. And them getting open was a nightmare as there were building issues and that kind of stuff. So that was a nightmare in itself.
And to come through that is
And then they finally got open and then COVID happened. And for them to continue and be as successful as they have been, they are so deserving.
Oh, absolutely. No, they
unbelievable.
They had their team there, and we frequently buy donuts for the office. Everyone here loves Donut Day.
So good. Well, we had that thing at the brewery not too long ago. The donut pairing.
Yes,
that was amazing.
I didn't get to go. I was out of town. I didn't get to go. But I feel like you should do it again.
I think it's fair.
Yeah. So I can come. And if you could pair something with their pumpkin donut, that would be even better.
What I'm thinking is we should
the best
do.
one I've ever had.
What if we do quarterly and do like seasonal,
Right.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that'd be great.
like pairings?
I'm trying to figure out what they'll pull for like Christmas time into the winter. Like gingerbread donuts, is that a thing?
Peppermint.
Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh,
We're not. We're not on the same page there.
Chocolate peppermint.
I don't like chocolate and mint, but I can see a
Worst
chocolate
combination ever. Should not even be a thing.
People love it. I don't
Sorry.
like it either.
Don't come at me.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I'm sorry.
Mint chocolate chip is the best everything in the entire world. Mint Oreo blizzards, mint chocolate chip ice cream.
She is fired up right now.
You all are wrong. I'm just
going
to tell you, y'all are wrong. And if Amanda were here, she would tell you the same thing.
Yeah, she would.
Because she and I are peppermint patty people and the whole 9 yards.
We went and ate at Olive Garden, me and her and another friend before we went and saw Clue up in Chillicothe last weekend, and they gave us literally 20 of those Andes chocolates. I didn't like them. My friend Bobby doesn't like them, so Amanda got all.
Probably was
she would
in
have been in heaven.
Yeah.
Oh,
She got 20 Andes chocolates.
So she and I were out doing that video with James and Eric Maskey at the airport.
Yeah.
And very sneakily, I saw Amanda reach. They have a very nice candy bowl on the desk right when you walk in, and it is full of peppermint patties.
Oh.
And we're walking out, and I just see her hand go like this, and I'm like, oh, nuh-uh. So
Slide
she
me some.
sneaked over.
That's just one I've never been able to. So maybe they'll do that. If I hope Nicole's watching. Maybe she will gingerbread flavor and some peppermint chocolate.
Candy canes, like crushed up candy canes on a donut. That would be fantastic.
That could be creative. I also really like the cream cheese with the raspberry drizzle one. And they're hot when you pick them up. Mm-hmm. I'm probably going to go there right after this. If I'm going to be honest. Oh, and so more awards. The Community Pride Award went to Jaffe.
Yes.
And we actually had the Jackson Apple Festival Queen and Court on site last night.
How good!
And so the guys in the red polos were able to go on stage and accept the award. And they just do so much every year for the community, from their food drives to their Apple Festival event, or the Apple Festival week, to countless events in between. So the Community Pride, I couldn't have thought of a better person or group to receive that last night.
Yeah, the food drive, all of that stuff that they do is just, and of course that's in conjunction with our, why can't I think of that organization right now?
The business?
No. There
are fingers, like the thinking fingers all over right now.
RSVP?
No, it is someone throw me a bone here, folks.
The one that Jaffe does?
Yeah.
Down.
It's in conjunction with the not United Way.
I can't think of it. That's bad.
Anyway, something like that. It's a local
Another
organization.
great organization out there.
And yes, wonderful.
They do.
Yes. So
Sorry, I should have brought that up, considering it just confused the heck
It's
out of us
okay.
all.
Awesome. Yep. So the girls were there last night in their crowns and sash. So that
That's
was a great
so
addition.
cool,
It was
yeah.
so cute. And then Business of the Year went to Belicio.
Yep.
So
Lots of expansion.
another business locally that tons of expansion. They
Yep.
brought their management team. You know, they thanked the 1,000 employees that run that place every single day. And Mike Evans came on stage and really gave a wonderful speech on the business. And there are some exciting things, I think, there that he wasn't ready to share, but had us all on the edge of our seats that are coming from Belicio. And, you know, they do, how many food drives did they do this year?
A ton to give away
Tons
free things
meals during COVID
folks.
and for folks here locally.
Yep.
So they are constantly giving back to this community, and we're so grateful for them and happy that they're going to stay in Jackson for a long time.
Yep.
So, but yeah,
So they are saying it is in conjunction with United Fund.
United Fund. I knew
Yeah,
it was like
nice.
United Way.
Thank you.
It's United Fund because basically we started an organization here, and we didn't, like somebody did. That's United Fund, not United Way, because some of the United Way money was going out of town. So the United Fund stays right here in town. Thank you. Who did that? Who said that?
It was Brett and Cora.
Thanks, Brett and Cora.
Cora.
Appreciate it very much.
Yeah.
Y'all are awesome. All right. So we do have a video from the Jackson Police Department and kind of a nice celebration of Chief Potter's
Yes.
career and whatever. So let's get to that. And then when we come back, I did want to ask you about the holiday market that's coming up at Park's Edge too. So let's get to the video and we'll see you on the other side.
If I can get everybody's attention focused over here and Chief Potter's favorite backdrop for a minute. I'm Mayor of Jackson, Randy Evans, and I want to thank all of you for coming to this little event today. As Mayor of the City of Jackson, and on behalf of all city employees and staff and City Council, it's a pleasure for me to present this little plaque to Chief Potter on his joyful day of retirement, and I'm going to read it here. It's a recognition of retirement presented to Alan W. Potter Jr., Chief of Police, from 2018 to 2021 in Unit 100, City of Jackson Police Department from 1996 to 2021. And this says, thank you for your 25 years of service to the City of Jackson. You will be greatly missed. So we'll present this to Mr. Potter, Chief Potter. We also, on behalf of the city staff and council, we have a gift basket here to present him with. We have to wait till Pete says it's okay.
One of those four have to be good.
Okay. Service Director Swackhammer has a gift basket to present.
Well, Chief, hopefully these are items that you'll find entertaining and of use during the retirement, and think of us.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you. I'll get that back into it for you.
I just want to thank everybody for coming, first of all, and know that the one time that we all felt like we could survive, not listen to what Alan said, which was don't make a big deal about this. We felt like we could get through it. We're sorry we didn't listen to you. 25 years, 5 months, 11 days, to be exact, is a long, distinguished career to have as a police officer. It takes its toll on family. It takes its toll on itself. And we're we're all happy that Alan's gotten to the point where he can go home and let others do it. Alan's done a great job at preparing this place to continue in a lot of the successful endeavors that he really initiated to help bring us into the 21st century. We're always about 20 years behind here. So it's customary on retirees, we present the flag of the station in which you commanded upon your retirement. That was flying over the building today and has been. And a gift from all of the employees here for you. You'll open it up. Don't open it up in front of everybody here. Just take it, open and enjoy it.
I think that was a warning.
No. It's nothing bad, but that's from all of us so that you can maybe get something great for you to enjoy your retirement.
Thank you. So, but first of all, I'd like to thank everyone for taking time out of their day to come and spend a few moments with me. This is a pretty special day for me, and I really appreciate that. So thank you all. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I feel blessed after 25 years here with the city of Jackson. It's been a blessing. So I've really appreciated it. I'm humbled and I'm honored. And for all of you who are still, in the process of working here and wondering that if you'll ever get to this point, I'm not going to tell you that I have a bunch of words of wisdom, but I tell you where I go for words of wisdom. And I go to the Bible. Hebrews 12:1 tells us, run your race with perseverance. So persevere, run your race, stay in your lane. When you take your eyes off, you can drift. And some of the worst things you can do is constantly be comparing yourself to other people and to take your eyes off the prize at hand. As far as this police department, Paul said in 2 Timothy 4:7 that, I've fought the good fight. I have ran my race and I have kept the faith. And I encourage you all to do the same thing. Thank you.
All right, we're here today on Wednesday afternoon with Alan Potter, and it's a very important occasion. Alan, after 25 plus years with the Jackson Police Department, will be retiring. He goes out at the top of the rank here in the department as the police chief, been the police chief since December 2018. And Alan, I know it's hard to put into words, but what are your feelings today as you leave your career here at Jackson Police Department?
I'm pretty excited. And, whenever I took the job a few years ago, I said I was humbled and honored. And today I'm even more humbled. I'm even more honored. It seems like it's been yesterday that I started here. But in the same token, it seems like it's been a few years because it has been. So I'm very thankful, very blessed.
All right, and when you think about your years here at the police department, I know you formed some professional and personal friendships. What can you say about the men and women that you have worked with here at the police department?
I can honestly say I've worked with some of the finest men and women in law enforcement. I've got to know them, yes, on a professional level, as well as a personal level. And all of them hold a very special place in my heart.
All right, and then, as you go on to another phase of your life, a lot of folks probably want to know, you still seem like to me a fairly young man. What are you going to do when you walk through this door for the last time today? Have any idea what lies ahead for Alan Potter?
With certainty, I would like to take some time, spend it with my family. I've unfortunately had to miss different things along the way, and that's just nature of the job. So I'm looking forward to getting back, spending some time with them. And, I've teased a few people. I said I might even become a kid again.
All right. Okay. Well, you have time to do that. And let me go back a little bit to the very beginning. We've talked about this before, but every young man and young woman, when they come of age, have to think what they're going to do with their life. What led you into law enforcement? What made you want to become a law enforcement officer and then eventually join the Jackson Police Department, as it is a very tough job?
It is. I started off being interested in working in wildlife. I wanted to be a wildlife officer. I went to Hocking College for 2 years, got a degree there, and after I finished Peace Officer Basic Training, I came here and I got a commission. And you never know when life is going to take one of those changes. And I came here, became an auxiliary, started working around the people, started getting familiar with the job, and I thought that's what I'd like to do after all. And as they say, the rest is history. I got hired here, and it's just such an honor and a privilege to be able to retire here after 25 years.
Right, Alan, and as you go out, I know that Sergeant Hinch is going to at least temporarily fill your shoes while they determine through the civil service process who the next chief will be. But for the advice you would have for Sergeant Hinch or any younger officers here or anyone who may follow them about law enforcement, I guess, what would be your advice on how to handle yourself and what it takes to be a successful police officer in this modern times where it seems like it's harder than it used to be?
I try to keep things simple, and I remember a lot of the things that was instilled in me growing up as a child. And even at times whenever we've hired people, I've said there's going to be a lot of expectations, but we can narrow it down to just a couple. And that's do your best and do the right thing.
All right, well, very good. And I can say this, I've worked with Alan Potter almost since the time he's been here, from the time he was a starting patrolman, all the way through the time that he has become chief. And I've told him this, and I'll say this now too, you won't find a more honest, forthright man than Alan Potter. You can count on him, count on his word, and when he says he's going to try to do the right thing, you can bank on that. So Alan, thank you on behalf of the community, our total media operation. Thank you for all you've done for the city of Jackson and for law enforcement. We appreciate your service.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Right.
Congratulations, Chief Potter. That's so good.
That's such a great video.
Yes.
So sweet.
Thank you, Pete and James, and everybody involved in the ceremonies, and well deserved.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Yep, definitely a good dude. All right, so we have a few minutes left.
Yes.
Here on the program. So I thought that we could talk about your holiday market
Yes.
coming up at Park's Edge, because
Yes.
this is something new but super exciting
Yes.
to kick off our Christmas season.
So we haven't had a holiday market here. And so when we sat down to talk through what we wanted it to look like, we want it to be something that is really fun for the community, not just your standard come in, walk around the venue, shop, and go out.
Yeah.
So right now, we're looking at having 40 vendors.
Okay.
30 vendors. 30 vendors. We have, at this point, with us being a month and a half out, we have 9 spots left.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it. Yeah, and we had one fill last night. Like, we had one come through last night. We've had one this morning. I mean, they are just flooding in. So 9 spots left for the vendor market. We would really love, we haven't had any soap companies. We haven't had any like sweet treat companies yet.
Ooh.
We did get the Daniels family. They've decided to come. He does the craft, the metal signs. So they'll be there. I'm really excited for him, John, to have a setup there.
Super cool.
Booth. So we are looking, we have for some different items. We have some crafts coming in, some wreaths. I have somebody coming in that has jewelry made from the forest. Like that, their business is, it's really unique. I'm really excited to see their setup. But so what we're doing, we're hoping to have a kids room that you can drop your kids off in and they can do a craft.
Okay.
So that is a room, and then you'll be able to go through the venue. We're going to have live music going through the day. We're going to have a little picnic area. We're going to be selling drinks and snacks, and we're going to have some craft beer. Whoop! We're going to have some 6 cents craft beer.
Yay!
So it's going to be a really cool and fun day for everyone. You can go, you can get, a beer, wine, cocktail, pop, water, whatever that is. and you can shop with your family, your husband, your friends, and then you can stay around. We'll have picnic tables by the music area so you can just hang out.
Yeah, and you said if the Ohio State game's on or whatever,
yes,
put that up on the big screen.
It is the potential for, is it the Big Ten national champion or the
Big Ten championship?
Yes, is that day.
If we keep our stuff together.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. If it is that day, depending on the time, if it's a day game, we will have it up on the big wall in Park's Edge. So you'll be able to see the game. We'll have the live radio coverage going over the speakers in between the music being in there. But also stockroom will be open during the day in case, ladies, you want to come shop. You can drop your husbands off at stockroom.
So y'all go over there. We'll pick you up
and
when
don't
we're done.
tell them what you spend in this craft market. They're not going to know. They're watching football.
And they're not going to tell you what they spend over at the stockroom.
Right. So and then
it all works out great.
The one piece that I'm really excited about, our good friends at Rowdy's are sponsoring a room with pictures with Santa.
Yay!
Yeah, so we're going to have our large meeting room at Park's Edge will actually be set up, and Santa will be there for a few hours. He won't be there the entire day, but we will announce that once we get closer. So you'll be able to bring your kids in and shop, and they can make a craft in the other room, and then in the Rowdy Santa room, which is kind of funny, the Rowdy Santa room. You'll be able to get a picture with Santa, and so all ages are welcome to take a picture.
I'm getting my picture with Santa.
You should bring Marley.
Can Marley come?
Absolutely. Probably just Marley because she's well behaved. It is close to all other animals. Yours too. Courtney's about to come across that desk.
Courtney's like, Augie, good dog.
Augie can come too, I guess.
Augie will come dressed up too. I'll bet you.
If Augie doesn't have an elf costume on, I'm going to be really mad.
He has a Santa Claus costume.
I'll bet he does.
And I bet you could get people to pay to have their picture.
I'd say you're right.
Yeah, and we are also going to add, and we're still working on this, a potential Paws for Presents, or Presents for Paws. Gosh, sorry, I said that backwards. And do a donation to the pound as a part of it. So that's another piece. So we have, like I said, 9 spots left. We're really excited. It's filling up so fast. And it's just going to be a fun day. And it's hopefully going to be something that we do every year here for, Jackson and people to travel in and enjoy. We have vendors coming from, one from West Virginia, one from Chillicothe. We've had 3 from Chillicothe. A lot of local people here. But
we have so much talent here.
My gosh. It's exciting to have people wanting to come to our small town and be a part of this event, knowing that we have such great people in the community that are going to turn out for it. So it's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So, Karena, Dorothy said that she bets John Daniels could make that fire pit for you.
You should one up. You should one up him. Make it like 2 inches taller or something.
And I didn't mention this, but this is really cool.
Oh, God, here we go.
That fire pit can collapse and fold up and is easy to store.
Sorry.
John Daniels could do that, and I hope he does something similar. Susan and I were talking about what items that they should bring to this.
Yeah.
And they're talking through some customized pieces. He did an Apple Festival piece that it's hanging in my dad's office, and it is amazing. Their work is his work is incredible. He is so talented. Yes. Yeah. So if he's watching and wants to try that fire pit, I would gladly take it. Somebody make me a cool fire pit, please.
Yeah, Dorothy said that he did just make them one, and it folds up also, so they can store it in their camper. There you go.
It's on. Just make it bigger.
Make it bigger.
Bigger's better.
And a little prettier. That one was pretty, so that's going to be tough.
That's going to be tough, because that one was pretty good.
That would be awesome. I hope he has some I think that would go over well at the holiday market. I think so too. That one last night, everyone loved it. And so I think locally, a gift for, anyone, that fire pit would be super cool.
If you could order them for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing about this. This is December 4th, so you have time
Yes.
to
Do your
hopefully
Christmas shopping.
get those gifts,
And-
even if you do a custom
right.
piece, get it done.
And there are a lot of vendors that I know a lot of office parties are that next week, or you're looking for gifts for your coworkers. There are a lot of vendors that are coming that offer reasonably priced gifts for coworkers or last minute stocking stuffers or little items like that. There's a lot. I'm excited for everyone to see this. So
You got
yeah,
it.
more updates to come.
So, but yeah, if you have a craft or a talent or something that you would like to sell or whatever, go for it.
Yes.
Sign up.
Yep.
And go to enjoyparksedge.com and it's got all the information
Yes,
there.
there's a link. You can pay online for your vendor spot, and it'll automatically send to us, and we'll put you in. Like I said, 9 spots.
Will
I
you
don't expect us to have them by the end of next week. I've had a few people in the community reach out this week
Right.
saying they were just checking their schedule before they signed up.
Will you start a waiting list or something? If
We will.
Yeah,
We
that's a
will.
good idea.
Yes. That's a great idea, actually.
Waiting list heard.
So,
Okay. All right. Well, somebody bring this poor child a fire pit so we don't have to.
I feel like the
Sure.
show today, everyone's going to say somebody get her a fire pit and a pumpkin donut.
and a pumpkin donut.
I am at the plaza, by the way, for the remainder of the day, the
I'll
Stockmeister
take
Plaza, in case
anything,
anyone wants to drop one off.
Mint chocolates, chips, fine with me too. So, okay.
Just gives me chills. Okay, sorry.
football Friday night.
Football Friday night. Get out. Buckeyes play.
Tomorrow night, 7:30 kickoff against Indiana.
Okay. Very good. So, thank you.
You're right on that, lumberjack.
Oh,
She's a football
I think we'll be
fan.
done chopping
I
wood
love
by then,
football.
won't we?
You'll be done with the wood.
If only we had a fire pit to put it in.
dang it.
On that note, it's time to go.
On that
ladies.
note, we need to go.
Adios, amigos. Yes. No. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody, and we'll see you right back here on Monday. Bye.
Bye, everyone.